Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how to play a fun game I made up, and the game is called Smash. So the first thing you're going to need to do is take a set of cards 1 through 100, or 0 through 100, depends on what you want to do. They don't have to be pre-bought, you can make them with index cards, it doesn't matter. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to label certain cards. So I labeled 0, girls stand, 25, girls sit, 50, boys stand, 75, boys sit, and 100 all. I'm going to lay these out right here. Now the reason I had some of them separated is we haven't gotten to the 75 and 100 yet because it's the 63rd day of school for us. So all these cards get mixed up. So I don't start off playing this at the beginning of the year. Every day of school I just add one number to our number pile. So as with the first day of school we use number 1. By the 5th day of school we add the number 5 and we keep going every day. So then what we do is when we get to about number 10, we start to play this game called Smash. So what I do is I line up all my kids on a shape, so you can see everybody gets on a shape, and I start in the same position, and we go around and we ask them in an order. So I would say, everybody standing up, what's this number? 22. If they get it right, they stay standing. If they get it wrong, they sit down. We keep going. As long as they get it right, they stay standing up, until they get to a count by 5 number. We call those our smash numbers. So number 5 when you first start playing, and number 10 when you first start playing would be smash. So if they get this number right, the next person gets smashed, or they have to sit. They didn't do anything wrong, that's just the game. The reason I do that is, first of all, it gets my kids to learn their count by 5 numbers, and second of all, this is the component that makes sure the smartest kid doesn't win. Nobody's going to play your games if the smartest kid wins every time. So we're going to keep going around. As long as you know it, you stay up. When you get to a count by 5 number, the next person gets smashed. All right, so now we get over here. So 0 is one of those special cards. So that says girls stand. If anybody, a boy or a girl, gets 0 correctly, the girls get to stand up. So they get to decide if they want to get it right or not. So a girl would probably say, yeah, I want to get it right because I want all the girls to stand. But a boy might not want him to because he might want to win. So that we go through, keep playing. Let me see if I can get to another fun card. Okay, there's a boy stand. All right, so we get to 25. 25 is a girl sit. So if a girl gets this card, she knows even if she gets it right, everybody's going to have to sit down that's a girl. So she might say, okay, so I'm going to get it wrong on purpose so that the rest of the girls don't have to sit. So we call that they sacrifice themselves. A boy might get this, and he might not want his best friend who's a girl to sit, or he might want all the girls to sit, so he gets to make that decision. Here's a 45, so the next person in line, if they get it correct, would get smashed, and we keep going. So the player that's standing up at the end of the game is the winner. Now, because I add a number card every day, whichever number, so today it would be 63, whichever number card we add that day, I make that the automatic winner. So if my kids got 63 correct today, they automatically won. It just lets there be 2 winners. Another component is when you start adding the rest of the cards in, and especially the all. They really like the number 100 because then everybody gets to stand up. And the truth is, I wrote all on the number 100 because on every game I play, the number 100 always comes up missing because it's their favorite. But because this number 100 saves everybody in the class and lets them all stand up, somehow this one's always stayed in the pile. These cards have been used for 13 years, just like this. The same way I wrote them the first time, still on there. Super, super easy. But you can see why we love this game. And all my kids at the end of kindergarten know all their numbers 0 through 100. I hope this gets you interested in playing the game Smash. We'll see you later. Bye.